Howdy, y'all.
Hi, guys.
It's Ryan.
And Angela.
From Stephen F. Austin State University, Lumberjacks. Axum Jacks. Such a superior team to the Natchitoches Northwestern State University Demons.
Demons.
Anyways, no, we're really from RNA Music, your favorite mom and pop guitar shop.
That's
and
right.
music lesson studio deep in the heart of Texas. See, look, I got this new little Texas thing way back here.
You can't see it.
Yeah.
You can't tell what it is. That's okay. Don't mess with it. You're gonna do things that are gonna break. Stop. You didn't. You didn't do that beforehand, so you don't know if it's gonna work.
And it's time for another episode of Ask RNA.
Okay.
Angela and I answer questions.
We do that sometimes.
Welcome to our channel. We're gonna answer questions about guitars and stuff. Thanks.
And things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it. My chair is squeaky. I'm sorry about that. Welcome back. If you're new here, welcome to our channel. Hope you like it. Go ahead and subscribe, thumbs up, hit the bell preemptively before you even watch it, because you'll definitely like it. Just trust in the force that you'll like it.
Just trust us.
For all of our returning viewers, howdy.
Hey, howdy,
welcome
hey.
back. If you're interested in some swaggity swag, not the Stephen F. Austin swaggity swag. This is custom made just for me. But an RNA shirt, you can go to our Teespring store in the description down below. Support your local, or not local, small businesses. Get some swaggity swag. And time to answer questions. So
yes, it is. Let's do this.
This is our video where we answer questions from all over the world about all kinds of things and stuff and things. We got a list. We're going to answer them right now. Let's get to it. First question, Psycho G. Sorry about the squeakies. I like the black sandblasted guitar with the white binding. Is that a Vola as well? It's sharp. Hashtag KTMA, hashtag Wookie toast. Is that toast covered? Toast covered in fur. You don't want fur covered toast.
Not so much.
Yes, now, yeah, Psycho G is talking about our backdrop from last week's video, which was live. We did a live stream, Ask RNA.
Live. Yes.
We're not in the showroom right now. We're actually in my lesson room, or not mine, because you teach in here too.
Like one time a week.
It's mostly my lesson.
It's Ryan's lesson room.
Predominantly.
My lesson room's cuter.
It is cuter and classier. Mine looks like a teenage boy's room.
Yeah, it does. Very much so.
Guitars and flags and sci-fi crap.
All over the place.
And Thor hammers. So he's talking about the backdrop from last week, and we had a plethora of guitars behind us. And yes, that sandblasted one was and is a Vola. I should have brought it in here. I brought another Vola in here that's pertinent to another question. You like how I said pertinent? Like
I thought you were going to say pertinier.
Like I'm intelligente. It's pertinier, Vola. Pertinent. Yes, it is. I should go grab it, but I'm just gonna. I'll do some overlays of some videos. That's I will overlay, yeah. So that is one of the several new Volas that we received. It is the Blaze, and that one, interestingly enough, the white that's kind of in the sandblasted part is actually luminous. I've got all the big words today. It glows in the dark.
Yeah.
I don't know why you would play your guitar completely in the dark.
Why not?
But if you do decide to play your guitar in the dark, that one kind of glows a little bit.
Sweet.
So yeah, it is one of the Volas. Pretty sweet. There you go. It does look sharp.
Yes.
Thank you, Psycho G.
Yeah.
Next question. One of my favorite commenters. I love them all, except for the jerk faces. I don't love them, but all of you guys. Just Fun Guitar consistently has not missed an Ask RNA and I don't even know how many episodes. That would be fun to go figure out how many consecutive Ask RNA episodes. Just Fun Guitar, who has a YouTube channel, by the way. Y'all feel free to go check out each other's YouTube channels. If you're a regular, y'all know Bubba Fang, James Harrell, Just Fun Guitar, Psycho G. You know, a lot of you guys who are regular commentors. You know, go check out each other's YouTube channels. And subscribe. Just Fun Guitar. Thanks for the answer, Team RNA. Hashtag KTMA. Hashtag Wookie Toast. Yeah, we do have a lot of dragons AKRs. We did have a lot of dragons a long time ago in England. I saw some of them. I saw some of the American dinos in museums in New York and Alberta. New questions. One, what dinosaurs originate/inhabited Texas?
Ooh.
Are there any instrument conventions in Texas that you could attend to promote your store? All right. An animal question.
Yeah.
I like the consistent themes.
Animal-esque.
Happy anniversary. Did you see that on Facebook?
No.
That Chris and his wife just had their anniversary.
I see that. Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Get some Dr. Pepper 10 for your anniversary. Yeah, they just had an anniversary.
Yay.
Congratulations.
That's awesome.
It is. They're super cute. He has a beard.
I know. I've seen them.
Yeah, anyways.
I crocheted them hats.
That's right. You made her a hat. I remember. Anyways. What dinosaurs inhabited Texas? Angela Sauce.
Ooh,
Angela Saucerus.
I don't know. I think from what I remember hearing, reading, seeing in a museum maybe.
Where's that? There's a state park.
Yes, there's like a Texas park that has like footprints that you can go and look at dino, like fossilized dino, but it's mostly herbivores. They don't have any carnivores.
That seems counterintuitive to Texas.
So I know. So I think there were a lot of Brachiosaurus or Brontosaurus, whatever era that you want to say, and I think they said like large is apparently part of Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama was covered in ocean at one point. So there's a lot of, theoretically, so there's a lot of like large fish, reptile, like alligator type.
Texas-sized dino gators.
Like that. Like whenever we went to Alabama, of course this is in Texas, but we went to Alabama and we went to a cavern that was like a mile in or half a mile in, a half mile back, or a mile in, a mile back.
It was rad.
It was really awesome. It was like the largest natural opening of a cave.
Yeah, the opening of the cave was huge.
It was natural and like not man-made or carved out where they found the pit. It was like actually like there. And we were like halfway in or something like that, and they said, look up at the top, and there was like a shark tooth in the ceiling of the cave, and we had already been like a half a mile in or more. I don't remember. It's been like 8 years ago.
It's been a while.
Maybe longer. And so when we went, that was really cool to see. So I think that's true to Texas also, but I'm not sure.
What's the biggest dinosaur?
I don't know.
Because that's what's in Texas. Them
Alaskan. Was the Allosaurus? Allosaurus?
Yeah. The largest carnivore, I think, is the Allosaurus, which was native to Texas.
But there's a like sea creature. What's that mammothy big fish thing that scares the boys on Ark?
Yeah. The
Ark survival, whatever.
Megalodon.
Yeah, Megalodon. We have Megalodons. That's what it is. We got
Megalodons in our ponds behind our house.
Yes.
That's how big our Texas ponds are.
We ride them.
Yeah, ride them to work.
Yeah, I honestly don't know. But I do know that there were like Brachiosaurus, Brontosaurus-esque type, or like how the Bible calls them,
Leviathans. There is a state park here that you can go to, and there's like dinosaur tracks in the fossilized mud.
I can't remember what
I've never been.
Never been. I think that'd be fun to do.
It would be fun.
I think that would be really fun.
We should go take a trip.
We should on a 5th, where we have 5ths.
Look at some dinosaurs. Footprints.
Yeah.
All I know is they're way bigger than the Alaskan ones.
Let me Google that while
you should. You should Google that. Okay.
It has nothing to do with me.
Yeah. It says, are there any instrument conventions in Texas that you could attend to promote your store? Well, there's not really like conventions necessarily per se. Like there is some music conventions, like the Texas Bandmasters Association, which has to do with high school bands, and that's more like a marching band, concert band, trumpets, flutes, saxophones type things. But there are some rather large guitar shows. Like it's almost like a mini.
In Glen Rose, Texas.
Glen Rose. I knew that.
Dinosaur Valley.
Dinosaur Valley, Glen Rose, Texas. Look it up. See what tracks they got.
It opens at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Ooh, we can go tomorrow morning.
We could.
It's a bit of a drive to Glen Rose, I think.
Yeah.
It's a little ways from here. But there is like the Dallas International Guitar Festival, is its technical name. Most people refer to it as the Dallas Guitar Show. And you've probably seen, Chris, some videos of us. I've been to the Dallas Guitar Show many times over the last years. Usually in the early days, I would go and I would meet with some sales reps. Like Schecter would be there sometimes. They brought their big giant RV, Schecter RV, and had a Schecter booth there. And I've picked up some Jet City stuff from the Jet City vendor. Schecter's there, and it's open to the public, right? You have to pay to get in. You buy a ticket, so it's not like NAMM in that way. But there's a lot of private individuals. Anybody can basically rent a booth at the Dallas Guitar Show, and you can have your private collection of guitars if you want and sell them. But there's also manufacturers there. D'Addario will have a booth there. I've seen Orange had a booth there. You know, so there are like corporate booths. Gibson has a booth there. Guitar Center has a booth. Screw those guys. But Guitar Center has one giant booth, and they've got stuff for sale because it's open to the public. You can just go in and buy stuff. Oh, I mean, what did I say?
Nothing.
I didn't
Keep
say.
going.
Seymour Duncan is there, and actual Seymour Duncan himself is usually there. Walking around, met him a couple times. Really nice guy.
Very cool.
Heritage Guitars. We were Heritage dealers. We're not dealers anymore, but Heritage is still there, and I usually swing in and say hello to Heritage. Hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah. So plethora of people.
Yeah, tons of people. So we could, if we wanted to, buy, you know, a little 10 by 10 RNA music booth. Like Vola was there. We were there with Vola last time, and Acacia had a little booth. So we could have our own little RNA music booth at the Dallas Guitar Show and have some of our stuff there to sell. And just, you know, promote the store, I guess, if we wanted to.
Yeah.
I've never done it because I'm always busy. Like, we go to it just to look around and shop and kind of make appearances, or I'll hang out with booths that we're a dealer for that company or something. But I haven't ever ponied up the cash, 'cause it's several $100s, you know, to rent a booth for, it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I would like, hopefully we would sell enough stuff to make it worth it. But we could do that. And there's also the Fort Worth Guitar Festival, which we were at this last time.
That was neat.
With Vola. So Vola had a booth there. We went there with them, hung out at the Vola booth. So we were there kind of like as RNA music, since we're the main Texas dealer for Vola, you know, just the most visible one.
Cheesy. I'm just kidding.
The coolest. Anyways, I don't know, but we could go do that. I've just never have done it. Because usually we're working. The show is like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But Thursday, Friday, we're busy, like, I'm teaching lessons.
Right.
Like, I have students. I don't want to cancel 2 days of teaching students to go do a thing like that. But we might. Did they say what dinosaurs were there?
No. But it's only 2 hours and 45 minutes away.
2 hours and 45 minutes away.
It's on the other side of Fort Worth.
Speaking of Fort Worth, we should go. That would be fun.
That would be fun. I think we could do that in a day.
Probably could. So there you go. Just fun
at 9 o'clock in the morning, though.
We'd have to get there at 9.
Yeah.
And then come back.
Yeah.
There you go. Thanks for the questions. Chris, happy anniversary. Next question, Bubba Fang. Thank you for answering my question. My student asked me to ask some questions since my answer isn't good enough. Just yours, Ryan, because you met and played on James Hetfield's gear. It's a true story, I did. So he respects my opinion because I played James's guitars and gear.
Right.
No matter how I know Mick Thompson and Corey Taylor from Slipknot, lol. So Bubba Fang knows the Slipknot guys, but he's not cool enough to have his student won't listen to his answers. Anyway, hashtag question. What is the best brand of pedals and ones to stay away from if you're a beginner? I say TC Electronics for good and Behringer for bad, in my opinion. Great Tina Turner reference there, Angela.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
You got that.
Hashtag Wookie Toast, KTMA, hashtag Lolly Legends, and last but not least, huge awesomeness to all those who sponsor students for lessons. And again, Ryan and Angela, for all the things you both do. God bless everyone. Stay safe. P.S. 100 times better on sound and film quality. I noticed it right away.
Thanks.
Good. Awesome. We live streamed last week's Ask RNA, and since we got new phones, It's like when you upgrade from an iPhone 6 to an iPhone 11, it's like going from an Epiphone to a Gibson Les Paul. Or it's like going from an Epiphone to a PRS. We'll make it even better. Burn. So, yeah, well, our iPhone 6s are a little behind the times. Yeah. We're like 5 numbers behind where we should be with phones. So we, since the new phones we have will live stream pretty good quality-wise, we may do some more of that. But okay, Bubba Fang's questions.
Question.
Best brand of pedals and ones to stay away from. You know, I have some TC Electronic pedals. Like my pedal board is right over there. We talked about this last week. I've got a Boss TU2 actually tuner. Some green carrot pedals. I have an overdrive from Green Carrot pedal and a fuzz pedal from them. And then I have a TC Electronic Flashback and Hall of Fame. TC Electronics, all right. I've had a few problems with mine. They've kind of glitched on me a little bit, and I need to replace my reverb for sure because it's acting real wonky. And I'm probably going to get a Boss reverb because they've got a cool, like kind of a bigger one. I think it's the ME50 or the ME500, or I can't remember what it's called. I talked to a guy I know. I know a guy who sells a lot of pedals, and we kind of chatted about that Boss one. But I would actually suggest Boss. You know, probably over TC Electronic. I still have a Boss Super Overdrive over there on my shelf that it 100% works, and it's like a $40 pedal, and for a $40 pedal, it's pretty good. My Green Carrot pedal overdrive is fantastic, so I don't. That's kind of my backup overdrive because the Green Carrot is phenomenally better, but it's also a lot more expensive, so it should be better.
Yeah.
But Boss stuff's really good. It's pretty reliable. I've only had one Boss pedal ever die on me, and it was a DD3 delay that I bought used for like next to nothing. So I'm not, shocked that it died on me because who knows what kind of abuse it had suffered before I got it. But Boss really, for just something for beginners that is going to be good quality and reliable. It's not boutique necessarily in any way, but they have the brand recognition too that younger players might be
inclined to
care about that. So they're good. MXR is also great. MXR stuff. Dunlop makes good stuff. We're actually dealers for Dunlop. I keep forgetting that. I have a Dunlop dealer.
Don't say that.
So, well, I wanted to get their pedals, but here's the situation with us. I'm just going to tell people.
Thanks, Dunlop.
I don't care. I don't care. For us, we had to buy like $500 worth of strings before we could buy the pedals. And I'm like, I want to buy pedals. I'm like, well, you got to buy the strings. I'm like, well, that's $500 I don't have now to buy pedals.
Right.
So they kind of force you to buy into the string stuff from Dunlop before you can get any of the other stuff. Now, I like Dunlop strap locks. Like almost all of my guitars have Dunlop strap locks. I have 2 with the stereo strap locks that I've been using, and they work great.
Yeah, see them.
They're a little noisy. Like they.
You can see. You can tell the difference between the stereo. Well, you see the D on there too.
And the way it works is they're just squeaky. I mean, they don't fail.
You need some WD.
I need some WD. But they're a little squeaky, and I think like today I ordered some more Dunlop strap locks to replace those with. But
yeah, because
there's a lot less noise with the Dunlop.
See how I knew the difference?
Yes, you did. So excited. I'm proud of you. Anyways, we can order MXR pedals. I just never gotten around to it because I mostly just get straps and their strings and that kind of stuff. But regardless, I got in with MXR on Ike's recommendation because he was like, hey, don't worry about all the boutique stuff. MXR is good quality. It's like Boss. Easier to become a dealer for than Boss. So, but I'm going to recommend Boss.
Okay.
If I stay away from, the Behringer pedals, not too good. I would agree with that. And then what was another? I'm trying to think if there's another brand. Little
Is it
cheap.
Quality or just price?
Yeah, quality.
Okay.
I mean, they're cheap.
Okay, gotcha.
So, I mean, you shouldn't expect fantastic quality out of something that's really cheap. It's just that's kind of unfair. But Yeah, I wouldn't get those. Dan Electro. That's what I was thinking. There was these, Dan Electro has these little pedals. They were called the Fab, F-A-B pedals. And they were like, you know, 20 bucks. Hot garbage. Do not buy the Dan Electro pedals. Get you a Dan Electro guitar all day long. Don't get the pedals. That's my thoughts. Bubba Fang. Thank you for the question. And yes. And next question, Sean Zimmerman. Hey, what is that yellow guitar behind you guys?
Use guys.
Use guys. Also a question from last week's backdrop. But I did remember to grab this one because, hey, I read the questions. It's probably going to look kind of white. It's not actually...
It's like butter.
It's like old yellow. You know how yellow ages? It kind of, I mean, yellow. White. White people age.
Yes, they do.
And turn yellow-ish. It's like a pearl, like a white pearl. It's not bright white. So it kind of does look yellow depending on the lighting I've got.
It's a smoker's white.
It's smoker. It's nicotine.
Like it's been in a bar.
It's a nicotine white.
It's had an age. It's been in the environment, and it has that old antique, been around look to it.
Been around. Been around the block a few times. This is the Luna, which is, you can see, super thin body.
It's pretty.
Floyd Rose. I know. And it has the maple fretboard.
And bolt-on neck.
Bolt-on neck. So this is very much an 80s, like shredder, Ibanez style kind of thing. Like Joe Satriani would play this guitar. It is a Vola. I don't know if you can read that. I keep looking at this one. I am not like a super strat shred.
I like all the black hardware though. It just makes it pretty.
Yeah, and I do like, you may see from behind, well, you can't see the fretboards. I've got several guitars with maple fretboards. I used to not really be into that when I was younger. As I've gotten more mature, I have now come to appreciate maple fretboards. But I really like this one, how it sets off the maple fretboard. The vintage, I think it's like a vintage white. Yeah, it's got a nice volute. I like that, a volute. The little hump is there. Stability, so if you drop it, the headstock won't snap off like a Gibson Les Paul will. Yeah, it is a Vola. I have an unboxing video of these Volas that I started. And I still have to shoot the sort of like playthrough sound sample test for these. I unboxed 4 Vola guitars, 2 Lunas and 2 Blazes. There's a black one that kind of goes with this, and it's black with white binding. It's very like Les Paul custom looking, classy. But we've been so busy, you know, I haven't had a chance to come back and demo that yet. But yes, it is a Vola Luna. Think a skinny Joe Satriani type, S-type, Ibanez-ish guitar.
Very cool.
But yes, it is a Vola.
That's what it is.
That's what it is. Next question, James Harrell. Thanks for the question, Sean. Next question, James Harrell. Hashtag Wookie Toast. Great to see y'all. Video was good, but I did have to crank the volume a bit. Yep, I figured out I had one more notch I can go with the mic that will probably bump it just a smidge, and the vocals, the voices should be a little bit louder on the next live stream. Thanks for the feedback. I saw your photo on Know Your Gear intro the other day. Have you thought of hooking those CMG guitar folks up with him too? Sweet looking, American made, and yes, thinking about one. LOL. So in the beginning of Phil McKnight's Know Your Gear video, so it has pictures of people wearing their Know Your Gear shirt. Various people, and he's thrown our picture up there a few times.
Okay, cool.
I was like, that's very nice. Yeah, Phil's very nice. He gives us shout outs from time to time because he likes us, because we're amazing. We're phenomenal.
Never met him, but
Angela's never met him. You talked to him on the phone.
Did I?
Yeah, he called once.
Okay.
To talk to me, and you're like, and later on you're like, who's Phil McKnight? I'm like, he called because he had questions about CMGs, actually, I think.
Yeah.
Or no, Heritage. We're talking about Heritage. So I've actually never talked to him on the phone, even though we've played phone tag.
Sorry, Phil.
Sorry, Phil. We've played phone tag a few times, and then we just end up text each other. But yeah, he's very nice. As far as hooking CMG up with Phil, now Phil's actually already done videos about CMG stuff. He had a video called like Top 10 USA guitars under $1,000, or something like that along those lines. It was USA made guitars for under $1,000, and one of the guitars in his video was the CMG Guitars. I think it was the Ashley. Now he didn't actually have one, I don't think, to play, but he listed them in the list because they start at $799 for a base model Ashley. Here's our anniversary one. Now I have upgraded the pickups on this, and I have since added some. I didn't do it. The CMG people did it. Abalone dots on our serial number 326 Ashley, but it was a bone stock Ashley, $799, made in America, all that good stuff. So Phil is aware of the CMG guitars, and I think he's actually had some chitty chats with Chris Mitchell himself, so he knows about them. Now, I will tell you this: Chris does not like send out guitars and amps to like reviewers. So that's not really a part of their business and marketing plan for CMG or Devil Cat. And honestly, they don't need to. People are like, "Why wouldn't you want to advertise more?" It's like, I'm like, well, great question, and I will answer that. Because they're already super busy. Like CMG, they only build maybe 100 guitars a year, so it's really a small thing, and probably less than that on the Devil Cat amps. So let's say, 500 people call and want to order a guitar.
Right.
They wouldn't be able to deliver 500 guitars. Like, sure, waiting list. So it's that kind of a thing where you don't necessarily more advertising.
Not yet, anyway.
Not yet. I mean, and honestly, we've talked about this quite a bit. He's kind of happy with where they are. They're like, hey, this is where we are. And it also kind of helps them keep the pricing where they want it. More people to build more guitars, more equipment, more overhead.
Supply and demand.
Price of guitars go up. So that's kind of the situation. So, but Phil knows about them. I'm sure he's even talked with them probably at NAMM. I know they've kind of chatted back and forth, but yeah, so he's aware of them. He said nice things about them. And Chris even called me one time. He's like, "Who's Phil McKnight?" This is way back. I was like, "Oh, Phil's the guy. He does videos, YouTube and stuff." He's like, "Man, we got like after that video, Chris got like a ton of calls about the guitars." Cool. So he has driven some business there. Drove some business for us. He's even told people like, "Hey, CMG Guitars, talk to Ryan and Angela in Texas. They're dealers." So, but again, they only build 100 or so a year, and even with we've sold several, more than several. But it's like a wait list. You want to order one, you're looking 3, 4, 5, 6 months because that's just how far back the line is. Yeah. To get a brand new one.
You're right.
So, there you go. Thank you, James. I'm sure. Chris appreciates that. We appreciate that. And I'm sure Phil is glad to know that you watch his videos.
Yeah.
And
that's awesome.
Yeah. Great question.
And was final question.
And final question. I forgot to say final question, but that was our final question, which is great because we got stuff we got to go do. We got stuff to do.
Fold some clothes.
Yeah.
Eat dinner.
Cook dinner. Stuff like that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for asking questions. Thank you for the people who are going out and buying ASK RNA. Not ASK RNA.
Don't pinch me.
Pinch me. All you guys and gals who are buying RNA Music Swaggity Swag from our Teespring store down below, thank you so much. I'm kind of waiting for the sales to get to a certain point, and then I'll request a payout from Teespring. But yeah, you guys are amazing. Thank you. Thank you for everyone who sponsored students. You guys are ridiculous, and I've got something in mind as a special thank you for you guys who know who you are. Most of you said you don't need any recognition or shout outs or any of that stuff, so I won't do that publicly, but I'm working on something for you guys, so just stay tuned. A little something just to say thank you. And thank you for everyone for watching the videos and liking, subscribing, share them if you want. If you have a friend or a family member who you think would enjoy our videos or get a kick out of it or whatever, please feel free to share that with them. And we appreciate it all. So, secret hashtag of the day. If you watch this video from the beginning to the end, let it play. The YouTube algorithm likes that stuff. It likes thumbs up. It likes interaction. So comments are great. Comment. A couple of guys, like, you leave comments as you're watching. And they're like, oh, I'm sorry, I left a bunch of comments. I'm like, no, just keep going. Like, leave 500 comments on one if you want to. I don't know. Maybe not that. You might get flagged for spamming or something. But
maybe. Comment
as much as you like. That's fantastic. But special secret hashtag for you guys and gals who made it from the beginning to the end. What's our secret hashtag of the day? Do you have one in your mind?
I don't know.
Involving dinosaurs?
Maybe hashtag Glen Rose.
Hashtag Glen Rose.
It's Texas.
It's Texas. Glen Rose, Texas, which that is where you would go if you come to Texas and you want to see some dinosaur footprints.
And stuffed dinosaurs.
And do they have some?
Yeah. I saw the picture.
They're not really stuffed, though, because that means they would have to be real dinosaurs.
I mean, you know, like pretend...
recreations.
Dinosaurs.
It's not like an actual bear that was taxidermied. Taxidermied dinosaurs.
Yeah, so they have like that.
Oh, wow. Yeah. You just text me that picture and I'll put it in the video, maybe. So. Hey, welcome to Jurassic Park. What could go wrong? What could go wrong? Yeah, so hashtag Glen Rose, and we'll know that you watched this whole video.
And maybe Glen Rose will send us tickets to go see
maybe they'll give us a little celebrity treatment because we're YouTubers. Oh my gosh. That kind of, you know what grinds my gears? Is when people who make YouTube videos whine about not getting free stuff.
I know.
That grinds my gears. I wish these companies would send me stuff for my show. I'm like, yeah.
Don't ask that.
They're definitely going to work with you now.
Why don't you just buy some things and promote them and tag them in it and praise them and say, y'all are awesome. You rock. Look at this awesome thing.
Catch more bees with honey than you do bees. It's flies. I'm like, why would you want to catch flies?
Yeah.
That's stupid. Bees?
That's an insult to the people who you're trying to call them flies.
Right? You catch more bees with honey than you do.
You maggot adults.
Maggots. Slipknot.
You don't catch bees with honey.
What do you catch bees with?
Pollen.
Pollen. You catch more bees with pollen.
There you go.
Than you do poison.
Pretty flowers. Yeah. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Makes more sense.
That grinds my gears.
We're changing it. Change approved.
Yeah. Now, any companies that want to send me free stuff, fine. I'm like, go right ahead. But I'm not asking for it
at all.
Yeah, I'm not expecting it. Anyways.
We're good.
That's it for today. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep the music alive and the bees.
Don't forget it.
What do I say next?
The music needs you.
The music needs you.
And you need the music.
And we need to keep it alive for the next generation.
That's right.
So excited.
So hungry.
I was trying to get my So Excited sign. I have a license plate over there that says So Excited.
From Germany.
From Germany. All the way from Germany.
Who sent that to us? Nick?
Nick Kahn.
Yeah.
My buddy. I love Nick. He's amazing. Sent me a So Excited license plate. From the Germany. All right. Thank you guys so much. We'll see y'all in the next video. Be safe.
Yes. Take care of each other.
Yeah. Look at the flowers. Look at the flowers.
Bye.
What was her name?
I can't remember. It's been a while since we watched Walking Dead.
I haven't watched.
It's been 3 years.
Walking Dead.
Do you realize it's been 3 years since we watched Walking Dead?
I know. I almost started watching it the other day on Netflix. I'm like, I need to catch up.
I don't want to.
I kind of want to.
Nah.
I kind of don't.
My life has been good without it.